How we doing? I hope everybody's really well, minding yourselves out there. Now, a few thoughts on this Charlie Kirk scenario, I'll call it, rather than an assassination, because I don't see why anyone should believe anything coming out of the Trump administration, considering they love to use propaganda, which is perfectly legal in the US, and theatrics to sell a point, to sell a narrative. They don't really care if it is true or false or whatever, and I don't see why we should either. So all the people getting all upset and riled up and reactionary, I would say, just save your tears, because we cannot trust these people. Vax Daddy has already released a bioweapon onto the world. He's ignoring the excess deaths, along with all the Trump-tards. Will I call them? It's not very nice. Just the Trumpeteers, whatever they're called, whatever you want to call them, operations. Israeli operations, that's exactly what they are too, who are pushing this whole, there'll be civil war. Only if you fall for it. There'll be civil war if people start falling for all this stuff. We have all these operations, and they're the ones that make all the money. They're the millionaires, like Charlie was. Nobody else is making money out of this, because you don't make money out of the truth. You don't. But you'd make money out of propaganda, which is why he was very rich. That's why Candace Owens is rich. Which is why you'd never believe her Brigitte Macron transvestigation. They're all the same network, pumping out lies to get you to take sides, to get you to come to wrong conclusions. It's constant. You got Nick Fuentes there, the woman hater. Yes, he comes up with some good stuff, but he's an operation. He's there for a reason. That's why he's allowed to be up front and centre. So you always have to ask, with these big operations, why are they there? And you can see now it's all poor Charlie, and I know they're blaming the gropers, and where did the bullet come from? What bullet? What bullet are we talking about exactly? I don't even believe there was a bullet. So anyway, that's where we're at, okay? It's PSYOP Central. And yeah, I've been caught up in a few of them myself, I have to say. Learning, and we're all going to be learning. The best way to learn is to kind of nudge each other along and point things out. And it's very, very interesting to see these operations in action and to see how easily, once again, people are manipulated, just like they were during the COVID scam. So bloody easily manipulated. I just think it is the problem with joining big groups. People think, yes, there's power in numbers. The problem with these power in number thoughts is, yeah, okay, you could join a big crowd, but you're probably going to be shunted off a cliff at some point. So that's the bit you've got to worry about, okay? So we've Conor McGregor now, he's opted out of the race. One good thing, he showed us very, very clearly who the Israeli ops are in Ireland. So thank you very much for that, McGregor. And all the people who are pretending to have morals. Oh, it's terrible about the children, all about the children, the trans. But, who cares if he's pretending to be a family man? That really doesn't matter. We'll overlook that. Listen, ethics works across the board, left, right. This whole left-right dichotomy that they're trying to push on us. Avoid. We're all left and right, a bit of both mixed up. Stick in the middle, because it's evil on the far left and it's evil on the far right. And both do exist. And that's why you try and avoid and stay in the middle and try and stay sane. Try and stick to common sense and realise that we're in the centre of just so many psychological operations. And we don't have to buy into any of them. We don't have to. We don't have to take a side. We don't have to get emotional. We don't have to say, oh yes, this is exactly how I feel. No, you can just hang back and go, well, there's a reason why I am not going to get too emotionally involved in this. And that is because of the track record of theatrics and falsehoods and lies and manipulations. So I cannot trust this, and I refuse to.